I witajcie, jestem Hebi, witam was w kolejnym odcinku z naszej serii z Game of Thrones, Gra o Tron. I w poprzednim odcinku zakończyliśmy tutaj na rozmowie między Alesterem a Morsem, o właściwie rodzinie Morsa. I tak możemy powiedzieć mu prawdę i jak wiecie co?
I am so sorry, Mors. There's nothing to ease that kind of pain, I know.
What happened? When was it?
I don't know. Probably the work of brigands. It was just after the war ended. Soldiers and deserters were scouring the country. There was so much to do. I couldn't stay with your family each and every day. But when I returned to them, it was already too late. I paid them my last respects and buried them. It was all I could do.
That's all? You swore you would protect them, you bastard. You gave me your oath. You knew they were dangerous lands, and you left them in the middle of nowhere?
Blame me all you want if it helps you. I have cursed myself more than you ever could.
I doubt that. You would already have stuck a knife in your chest.
I was exiled, Mors. I left my family and my land to live the life of a beggar in the free cities. Is that not punishment enough? Finally, after years of despair, I started following law, which was the only way I could find inner peace.
You left my wife to die, and you hope to explain yourself with tales of
Mam
fire
nadzieję,
and
że to ich
magic.
jakoś...
It was this fire and magic that helped me see more clearly. I failed to protect your family. It's true. But worse still, I didn't know how to protect you from yourself.
Not that again. Oh, yes. You protected me. I was ready to receive my punishment, and you urged me to take the black to avoid it. They would have had nothing to fear if I'd never listened to you.
Horse shit! They would have died anyway, along with you. The moment you defied Lord Tywin Lannister, you condemned
No,
them
tak.
along with yourself. I should never have let you do something so reckless.
So you think I should have murdered Princess Elia? A young girl.
Który i tak zabił górę.
Children. I could never carry out such an order.
But you had to. It was war. The Lannisters had to prove their loyalty to the Baratheons. Lord Tywin could not allow one of his knights to refuse an order at the time. You know the reigns of Castamere as well as I do, Mors. Tywin Lannister is so merciless that a song was made of his cruelty.
Tak, to jest jego pieśń
Your
Lannisterów.
refusal would put your family in danger. But that didn't matter, did it? Your precious honor always comes first.
Damn you, Alistair.
It's easy for you, isn't it? You have always acted first without regard for consequences, leaving others to pay for what you've done. After you left, I fell into disgrace and was left to take care of your family. And what good did it do? Did you know that Lord Tywin ordered Gregor the Mountain
Tak.
to do the job you refused? The way in which he massacred the princess and her children is one of the most vile stories to come out of that damned war. You could not have saved them. You condemned Tyre and Serena, and you dragged me down with you. So much for all the good that came of your fucking honor.
What you say is true. I only wanted to do
Dobra,
the right
Mors
thing.
się przyzna.
I didn't think of the consequences. May the Father have mercy on me. I was responsible for destroying my own family.
We both failed, my friend. If I had known what would happen, I would have asked to kill Elia myself.
What irony. I was ready to die when I made that choice. And here I am, still alive, when those I wanted to protect are dead. Jane. I can save her. I swore I would do it.
Ah, yes. Jane.
I cannot leave her with Halton. I will go alone if I have to, but I need to get her out of there.
Mors... No tak...
No matter what the
W sumie
risks
tak jak
are,
mniej więcej się spodziewałem, że bandyci ją zabili.
I have my own
Ale że on ją
plans to
pochował
settle
to...
that bullshit. I will go with you.
Thank you, old friend.
Now, tell me. I still don't know who this girl is and what everyone wants with her.
She is of Targaryen blood. And on top of that, she is carrying the unborn bastard of King Robert. John Arryn knew about the child and tried to hide her by sending her north. Because of that, there are many who will do anything to get their hands on her and her child.
I see. Halton is using her child to rally the supporters of the old regime to his cause.
If only it were just Halton. Even your bastard brother is after Jane.
I was aware of that, yes.
Hmm.
I heard about this. It's not just Valar that we have to deal with here. That snake has done well for himself since the rebellion. He's now in the service of the Queen herself.
How do you know all of this?
I went to the Red Keep on my return. There I learned that the Queen was taking advantage of Jon Arryn's death to eliminate all of King Robert's bastards. From what I heard, Valar was her chief huntsman. Your Jane is on his list. That's why he's after you. And he won't stop until he has the girl.
Valar. I look forward to destroying him myself.
I've watched how he works. He has changed. He is a powerful enemy now.
We should deal with Jane first. Once we have her, we can...
No, ale to nie będzie takie proste. W ogóle tak przez pewien czas właśnie ten Valar poszedł w odstawkę, tak widziałem, zauważyłem w fabule.
Well, what are we waiting for?
Riverspring. Chyba ktoś dostał zadanie. Nie, znaczy zadanie, level. Bo takie było uderzenie. Nie mam pojęcia.
Riverspring. How do you suffer this?
Ale też zdobywa poziom 10. Daj większą siłę. Obrona, no to w obronę nic tu nie dam, ale welitarnego rycerza mogę dać. Aha, to trzeba... Teraz po 2 punkty to kosztuje, o kurde. Zmienna kształtność. Okej. Jedności na to w miecze i w te nie mogę dawać. To w sumie daj mi też średnią zbroję. Cechy postaci to nic. Potwierdź. Tobie, przyjacielu, dam bardziej chyba wytrzymałość. Zaciekłość to ty tutaj też nic nie masz, no i to też kosztuje po 2. Okej. Panie światła, panie światła. To oślepienie jest, wydaje się, ciekawe. Dobra, to daj już 10 w te miecze. Czy 5. No i tę ciężką zbroję ładuj. Bo mimo wszystko...
Place. To draw breath is to suffocate.
This is my home, Mort. My people, my land, my town. I suppose the wall is far better?
Alistair, is it really you? You're alive!
Of course. Why? Did you think me dead?
Died for the Queen, they said. As if that would really happen. Alistair's too crafty to get himself killed, is what I told them. But it's Valar. That snake told everyone that he saw you die with his own eyes. He's sticking to his story, and as nobody dares contradict him...
Valar? He's here?
Yes, that's what I just said. Who on earth are you?
Ryman, you know Sir Mors Westford. He was at my side throughout the rebellion. What were you saying about Valar?
Well, he came here one day with his Bloodseekers. A bloody bunch of thieves, if you ask me. He put them in the castle, then declared that they had to stay there until he'd finished his affairs here. Meanwhile, he's been acting like the entitled Lord of Riverspring. He even stripped me of my rank of captain to give it to that bloody
Oh.
Rex. What I wouldn't give to rip the guts out of those two there.
That son of a whore sent his wretches to cause trouble at the wall, and now this. I will skin him alive.
Calm yourself. Valar is not a foe to be...
No ja jestem morsem, ja jestem gnojem.
Think about it, Alistair. The gods have handed him to us on a plate. We may as well pay him a little visit.
Well, well, what do we have here? Don't tell me Ryman's drunk again.
Captain, you'll have to introduce us to the innkeeper one day. We all wish he were as generous with us as he is with you.
Who are these two? Friends of yours?
Hold your wicked tongue. I am Alistair Sarwick, and these lands belong to me.
Alistair, you say? Sir Valar told us that you may turn up here. You shouldn't have come back, my friend. You're supposed to be dead. And we
O
have to
kurde.
make sure you stay that way.
Też morsiku. Tak? No ty ich oślep. To było dobre. O kurde. O. Tu nie widzę żadnego Szczerze problemu. Weź jeszcze raz oślep. Kogo ty bijesz w ogóle? Abigo. Okej, teraz tego. Dobra, easy game, easy life, jak to się mówi. Okej, spoko.
Those pieces of shite got what was coming to them. This attack can only mean one thing. Valar knew full well you weren't dead. He only said that to hurry the ceremony.
What ceremony?
The wedding! He has come to marry Eliana, claiming that the crown wanted this matter settled once and for all. And as everyone believed you dead, she no longer had much choice, so she decided to accept.
And Valar ordered the Bloodseekers to lie in wait for me, so I wouldn't spoil his plans. That bastard will stop at nothing.
But now that you're here, that changes everything. He plans to consummate this marriage before the end of tonight. We must make haste.
We must cut this snake off at the head. With him dead, his brigands will flee like the rats they are.
You'll never get in the castle like that. His Bloodseekers protect the square.
No,
The
to
entry
tak.
points are guarded day and night. That brute Wex sees to that. You'll be outnumbered the moment you reach the gates.
The two of us are perfectly capable of fighting our way through. Hard and fast, Alistair. Like when we ravaged Rhaegar's battle lines at Stag's Mount.
And if we fail, I don't want to take that risk. There's too much at stake. Ryman, how many guards remain loyal to you?
Only a handful, I'm afraid. Valar hanged 3 of my men for treason. Their only wrongdoing was telling him openly what they thought. After seeing that, many of the others left the town to return to their families.
A handful will not suffice. We need the support of all Riverspring so Valar dare not touch us.
You should speak with Maester Harwin. He'll know what to do.
Where can I find him?
At the port. He thought Valar was lying about you all along. He spends his time over there, speaking to boatmen from King's Landing to receive news of you.
Let's go. We have to stop this wedding, no matter the cost.
Very well. I shall try to gather some swords.
O, czyli będzie wojna
As
Riverspring.
soon as I can.
Be careful.
To może być ciekawe, tak szczerze mówiąc. Ale tak jak mówię, mieliśmy wspomniane o tym, że właśnie to góra zabił tą całą księżniczkę. 64, 75. Dobra. O, trochę tego tu się nazbierało, trzeba będzie to posprzedawać. Tak widzę, że nic nie jest takiego lepszego. A ty jaki masz o tym? 440, a też masz dosyć mocną zbroję. Dobra. To będziemy musieli posprzedawać. Przy okazji musimy tych całych naszych... O. Fucking hell. Nie mam pieska.
A gift, yes, of course. But a whole sheep? I simply cannot, my lord.
No, tam jest ich więcej, ja tam muszę iść właśnie. A wiecie co? W sumie ja bym tu zapisał i spróbował się z nimi. Tak bez sensu, jakbym miał ich wszystkich unikać. Który to robi? Weź spróbuj tego. Okej. Okay. Nie mam pieska właśnie, to mnie wkurza. Okej. Okay. O, to już jest easy. Już mamy takie obrażenia, że to już jest tylko formalność, można powiedzieć. A jak wybijemy ich trochę, to tam też nic nie stanie. Szukamy ludzi też, którzy by chcieli do nas dołączyć. No ale widzę, że to w ogóle ludzi nie ma.
Alistair, thank the Father. Nobody had heard any news of you. I was beginning to lose hope of ever seeing you again.
Yes, I am alive and well. But Valar would have it otherwise. His men have orders to kill me
Oh.
on sight.
I dreaded something of this vile nature. When he came and told us you were dead, I thought immediately that it was some trickery on his part.
That's the kind of vulture he is. Unfortunately for him, he has no chance of killing Alistair.
Harwin, here is the knight Moors Westford, an old friend. He too has a score to settle with my half-brother.
Then we have to act quickly. The wedding will start soon.
When the news of my return spreads, Valar will lose what little trust still remains. The lords will join my cause.
I wish it were that simple, Alistair, but do not count on it too much.
Unfortunately, the Lords have never put their trust in you. You had been away for years.
No, to też prawda.
Lord Tywin's orders.
And after the rebellion, you vanished without trace. Some people have never even heard of you. They would have preferred to have seen Gawain follow your father, or even your sister, if it were not for her being a woman. Because of all this, they accept Valar as their new lord, despite all his failings. With him, they see Eliana keeping
No,
the
nie liczyłbym na to.
power at Riverspring.
But
Szczerze.
heart of fire, how can they be so blind? Valar will share power with no one. Eliana will have no say whatsoever as soon as the marriage has been consummated.
Your sister is no fool. If you still live, she will not enter into a marriage that will cost her everything. But to understand that, she has to see you with her own eyes. With your sister's support, you will also gain the allegiance of all those who believe in her.
And how would I meet with her? I doubt they'll let me walk straight into the castle.
I can pass on a message to her on your behalf.
To by było dobre.
Arrange a meeting in a discreet location.
It's risky. Who's to say that she doesn't welcome becoming a legitimate power as the lady of the castle? If that's the case, she may well betray us.
Moors, you're speaking of my sister. She would never do that.
Już raz
I
nas
don't want to
oszukałem.
take any chances. Do you really think a slip of a girl and some lordlings can make the slightest difference up against Valar's men?
Let me remind you that Ryman promised us warriors.
Have you seen Ryman?
Yes, he's searching the town for any worthy men. He will join us afterwards.
I don't like the thought of doing nothing and just waiting for him. I should speak to Eliana as soon as possible. We can come back later. Harwin, please inform her of my arrival.
I will have a message sent to her, even if I can no longer freely roam the castle. There are still a few servants.
Kolejny,
who remain
który ma
loyal
szpiegów?
to me.
Perfect. Tell her to wait for me near the entrance to the God's Wood. It's discreet enough.
Very well. Stay here. I won't be long. It's done.
Okay.
Ilyana should be waiting for you across from the watermill.
Let's go. Harwin, please stay here in case Ryman makes an appearance.
Of course. May the gods be with you, Alistair. To see you defend Riverspring like this, your father would have been proud.
Thank you, Harwin.
Bezpieczne ulice? A. Możemy ich przepędzić. No to też jest jakieś... Też jest jakiś plan. Tak, żeby się nie natknąć na nich. Znaczy w sumie...
Are you serious? They would never settle for this. No. It's that Sarwick. Lord Valar warned us about him.
No, uderz go. O, to jest easy. sobie tak trochę powykonujemy tych zadań pobocznych, żeby nabić doświadczenia. Bo jak widzieliście, nie idzie nam aż tak dobrze.
Well, they shouldn't be able to hurt anyone else, at least.
Okej, tam jeszcze jest wcześniej gdzieś. Tam się też udamy. No wiecie, to jest jednak doświadczenie, tak? To nie jest jakieś tam...
It's of no use kicking like that, my little filly. I'll be riding your sweet arse no matter how hard.
You damned animals. Get over here so I can break your skulls.
Kurde, co to tak? Ty, atakuj go. O, easy. A ta jeszcze się broni. Co za bezsens.
Thank you so much, my lord. If you hadn't come...
Pick up your clothes and run home, child. You've been through enough today.
Okej. Uratowana. A gdzieś jest tu jeszcze po drodze? Nie wiem, czy tędy przejdziemy. Ale możemy spróbować. Wow, wbiegła w drzwi. Co za czarodziejka. Tu jeszcze, tak?
A gift, yes, of course. You'll get a chance to pillage later, when you're in hell.
No, skończycie u pana światła. Gnoje. Tak? No, nawet nie będę używał na nich umiejętności, bo to nie ma sensu.
May the seven bless you, my lord. Those thieves helped themselves to whatever they wanted, and to think they're supposed to keep order around here.
Do not worry.
No, mieli pilnować, no ale...
I will soon put an end to these.
Ale nie wyszło, no. No, każdemu się może zdarzyć, nie? O Boże, takie tłumaczenia się... Okej, coś mi... Tu są jeszcze gnoje.
What was that song again? Have one drink and you're a miserable soul.
Enjoying your pints of piss? I hope so, because that's your last one.
O, nie ten. No, w sumie nie ma sensu już. To niepotrzebnie tylko zużyłem na niego energię, ale to...
Job well done, I'd say.
No i tutaj po drodze. Będzie jeszcze jeden patrol. Ło, to jest już większy patrol. No dobra, nie mam miejsca. Ale ty możesz ich oślepić. Okej, oni też nie są zbyt trudni. No i lecimy na nich. Ja nie wiem, z kim ja się biję, ale to mi wystarcza. Okej. No, to była większa grupa, to na pewno. Ja chcę morsem grać. Ło! To jest, kurde, sztuka nowoczesna. Panie kierowniku. Co pan robisz? No... Fajnie.
I'll teach you to pick my pocket, you thief.
I hand out justice around here. Let that man go.
Dobra, wybijmy najpierw tego gnoja. No ty już umierasz, więc przykro mi, panie.
Get up and away with you. Your crimes will go unpunished today. Give thanks to the Lord of Light.
Thank you, my lord. I won't do it again.
No powinienem go wysłać na mur, no ale... No ale już jakoś sobie to odpuszczę. Dobra, wykonaliśmy to zadanie poboczne. Ile w sumie tam tak brakuje do... No tu tysiak. O, w sumie jednemu i drugiemu tysiak brakuje. Okej. Eliana.
Alistair, you live.
thanks be to the merciful mother. I really hoped he was lying, but as we'd heard no news, I had to bring myself to accept this ceremony.
Don't worry, little sister. I've come to put an end to it all.
I've dreamed of hearing you say that.
Eliana, this is Moors. He's an old friend of mine. Maybe you remember him.
Yes, I think so. I'm sorry, Alistair, but time is growing short. We have to stop this wedding.
We have come for his head, my lady. That should settle your problem.
Murder him? No. Killing him would do nothing to solve our problems with the crown.
Quite the opposite. Once Valar is no more, only Alistair will stand to inherit Riverspring.
He tried to kill me, Eliana. His men attacked me in our own streets, on his orders. When our banner men learn of his treachery, they will all rise up against him, regardless of what the Queen may say. No one will stand between me and our father's throne.
Yes, of course.
You don't seem convinced. Is there something wrong?
Nothing. It's just that... What will become of me in all this?
What are you saying? Riverspring will be mine, as it should be. It was Father's wish.
When have you ever cared for his wishes? I'd like to forget the past, Alistair. I'd like to have faith in you. But it's no easy task. Riverspring does not know you. All our people know is that you rode off to war and then disappeared afterwards. I slaved away to uphold these lands, to appease Lord Tywin, to convince our bannermen to remain loyal despite our disgrace. Father used to say, everything must be prepared for your brother's return. There was never a thought for us. As a woman, I accepted my fate. But for Garwin, it was different. Father didn't want him as an heir. He belittled him endlessly. In the end, he disinherited him on account of their ceaseless arguing. Then Garwin left, Father died, and you came back as if nothing had ever happened. You seem to think that Riverspring will pass you by right. But don't forget who made that possible.
How can you say that? I would make a terrible lord without you at my side. We will protect Riverspring from the Bloodseekers together, and we will rule it together. It may not be what Father would have wanted, but it is only fair.
That's enough for me. You have my support.
It's a joy to hear it. Now, if you would, I need you to gather the lords. I will soon confront Valar. I need them to be there, ready to lend their support.
That should be possible. Under the guise of preparing for the ceremony, I could go and speak with them without Valar suspecting a thing.
I'm counting on you to convince them, little sister.
I will do my best. Be careful.
No, całe życie uważam na siebie.
A bloody strong woman. Your sister knows what she wants.
She has the heart of a warrior. Had she been born a man, the world would have been the better for it.
The world needs great women too, you know. Come, we have much to do.
Gdzie mam iść? Okej, do tamtego gnoja. Znaczy do gnoja. Czemu ja go obrażam? On nic nie zrobił. Tamten jest spoko. Przejdziemy tędy. Dobra, bo ja już tak mniej więcej zaczynam się orientować w tych uliczkach, co mnie troszeczkę niepokoi, ale tu już się pomyliłem. No ale no bywają i takie sytuacje, tak? Podejrzewam, że niedługo będzie tutaj taka większa wojna. Czy wojna? No wojna to może za duże słowo, ale takie większe starcie po prostu. Z tymi poszukiwaczami krwi. I właśnie zastanawiam się, jak będzie wyglądała walka z Valarem. Czy to będziemy jakby pizgać się we dwóch, czy Alistair sam i ja sam. Dobra, ale wiecie co? Ja myślę, że to byłby dobry moment na zakończenie, bo jeśli ma być ta wojna, no to lepiej jej nie przerywać. Także jeśli ten film Wam się spodobał, zostawcie łapkę w górę, jeśli chcecie co zapytać, czy dopowiedzieć mi, poprawić, piszcie komentarze, jeżeli kanał Wam się spodobał, chcecie być na bieżąco, subskrybujcie, cześć i do usłyszenia.